Hello guys, this is MaxCub4 and today I'm going to be showing you a quick video on how to improve your micro in Company of Heroes 1. I did a video in the past over tips and tricks and this is going to be pretty similar. First of all, the main thing that I do is I have a hotkey script. What you're going to use is Autohotkey, which is what I use. Go ahead and click on that, then it'll take you to here. Go ahead and download that. As soon as you get it downloaded, you're going to right click on anywhere on your desktop, click new Autohotkey Script, edit script. Then you're just going to delete all this and you can put what I have, let's see, right here. You can copy what I'll have below the video, use something to begin it and to end it. I use a little dash mark on the side underneath the escape key. Then I have my WASD as to move around, so that really helps in the game, so you're not moving your fingers all over the board. I have F is D, so I just changed it so I can exit buildings really quickly by pressing F, and E now is A, so that's attack move. And then Q is my mini map, so that's Q is numpad 0. So you just copy and paste this, and then you can change it to what you want it to be. And after that, you'll go ahead and save that. And in order to run it, you just double click on it. You should see it down here in the bottom right. That means it's active, and press the button, and then it's disactivated. Just press it and turn it back on, and it definitely helps a F-ton. Here, I'll show you guys me using it in-game in just a second. Alright guys, so just going over basic things I do. As you can see, the auto hotkeys makes things way easier. You can move around like no other. Check your mini map and change positions right away. Another big thing that I might recommend that you do is use control points or control groups. I recommended it in my tips video as well, but I just want to hit on it again because it's very, very useful. I can just press 3, get to my sniper real quick in case I need to. What I recommend putting as control groups is any of your support weapons, and also tanks if you want to. I don't usually like to do it to my squads in particular, but support squads I really like to do it because they usually need a bit more help, especially if I see a group coming up to my AT gun. Say this infantry is coming up to my AT gun, press 2. And I can start moving him back as opposed to having to select the screen and move him back. Just saves a few seconds, and a few seconds is what really helps you out especially once you get past the beginning intermediate levels. I would consider myself a mid-level player as well, so I'm no pro, but I've been around a while, so I know a thing or two, you know. And another thing I want to show y'all is here's some more little tips. Late game, a lot of the cover, like these hay bales and stuff, will get destroyed, and there won't be as much heavy cover. Here's an example of some of the heavy cover that I implement myself. It just consists of 2 tank traps. It can be, if you're the Vermont or the Axis, it can be tank traps, dragon's teeth, anything that you have. Roadblocks work really well because they're like, you can't run them over at all with any heavy tanks. But put 2 of those down, then you can hold shift, put some sandbags down, hold shift, put some barbed wire down, and then bam, you have a cover and concealment, well not concealment, but cover built for late game. It's not going to be getting squished by tanks, so you don't really have to worry about anything. And another big thing that I did is I mentioned holding shift to do things, to capture on the minimap. You can shift, click, click, he's going to go that way, that way, that way. But what I also like to do, especially early game, in 1v1 maps there's often cover that if you win that cover, it can really win you the game or win the early game for you. So also putting barbed wire out, then holding shift and putting more out is a really good idea, so you can keep those engineers. So he's got all that barbed wire to put out and he's ready to do it right away. Really helps on the 1v1 maps for sure. It can make or break engagements. And another thing, alright, so this is the last thing, guys. It's kind of an evil trick that I do in games versus mainly 2v2s, but in 1v1s I've had it win the game for me before. You try to get your enemy to like retreat most of his infantry after a battle, and then what you do, save up 200 munitions. This only works for if you're going airborne company. Then you're going to send a scout plane across to scout his base. Then directly after that, you're sending your strafing run. He's going to strafe. And I had a game where I got this early game and killed 3 Volk squads in 1 strafe, and that was GG. As you can see right there, I killed a Pioneer Flamer and I forgot what they're called, Stern Pioneer squad. But that's just like another example of like, it's an evil trick that I learned a long time ago, and I think you guys should definitely use it. And don't forget about that one trick I taught you all about, putting mines behind anti-tank guns that are abandoned. So when the enemy comes and tries to pick them up, especially if they're facing you, they're gonna try to go pick them up. And bam, they hit a mine and it destroys the AT gun, or kills the crew, or both, which is awesome. And as you can see, you can repeat this super often if you have the munitions for it. So if you can get them to retreat. Here, let's see if I can get the sniper, maybe. Oh, I think he's gonna get out just in time. Yep. But it works really well if it's a mass retreat, because if it's just like 1 squad, you might not do much. But if like 3 squads fall retreat, you can time it so right when they get there, start healing up. Maybe let them reinforce a little bit, and then you just completely annihilate them. It's awesome. So hope you guys enjoyed these tips, and if you have any other tips, feel free to leave them below, and enjoy your day and have a good one, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.